Hi Aries, welcome to your moving forward reading for March. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below as per usual. Alright, Aries, moving forward for March. Conflict, tension, drama, maybe a lot of bickering. Maybe that's an internal conflict also. Okay. So we got the Hierophant. Put that there. Get to that in a minute. You know, I was going to say when I saw this seems to be fighting about another person involved in the relationship, and then we have the Three of Cups here, so just saying. All right. So we got the Hierophant, the Three of Cups, the Sun, so this could be Taurus, this could be Leo. Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Hello. Sorry. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. It's supposed to look like an arrow, like this way forward, like this is the arrow part. Okay, yeah. Right, and you can't see this right here. Okay. Maybe we should move all this up a little bit. Sorry, did I say Page of Cups, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords, and we have Nine of Swords right here. Okay. So this could have been a relationship or a marriage that broke up because there was someone was cheating or stepping out on the relationship. This could have been a marriage or just a very controlling relationship, someone that took the marriage for granted in the sense that, well, you know, we're married. I mean, it's just we're old hat now. It's almost like this is about doing the same thing that we've always done because that's the way we've always done it. This is about things surviving the test of time just for the simple sake of that's what you're supposed to do, but there might not be any emotion, love, or just anything sustainable behind doing it other than just doing it for the sake of doing it. These are things that last through time simply because they've been honored as traditions and customs, and it keeps perpetuating itself. So this could be somebody taking the connection or the commitment in marriage for granted, someone being abusive in the marriage because, well, I can because I'm married, or now that I'm married, I'm going to take you for granted, and, you know, all that. Okay. Not a lot of, perhaps the relationship was very one-sided. Someone did not respect your effort or involvement. What is... This Hierophant about? Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. What's this Three of Cups about? Justice. Ooh, they feel like this breakup was the right thing to do, and they're okay. Wow, they feel like this is it, karma. They're glad for the. Apparently, this is cause for celebration, or they have not skipped a beat since this ending here. Wow. Okay, so they didn't want things to change in this committed long-term relationship, whether it's a marriage or just a committed live-in situation, a committed relationship. They didn't want things to change. They wanted everything to be the way they wanted everything to stay the same and be a certain way all the time because it benefited them. They were not about the give and take. It was it put you in a position to always be willing to work on something or to change the way you did things. There was a lot of work for you. They didn't want to contribute other than just keeping things the way they were because they didn't feel like changing. They didn't want to transition to a healthier version. They didn't want to be a part of growing and changing and transitioning. All right. What's the Sun about? This could be Leo for you, Aries. And I think this is saying this is a blessing in disguise here. So this, it might not be that they think this is karmic, but it's almost like, well, it's the right thing for this to end because my happiness, I deserve to be happy. It's all about me. You were with somebody that was very selfish. You were with somebody who's very selfish, Aries. What's this Sun card about? Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands. So this is, I think you're going to see in time that things are going to be working out for you. It doesn't feel like it now, but this is the card of yes. This is a card of happy. This is a card of things working out. Problem solving, conflict resolution, that sort of thing. So you may not see it now, but it's coming. This separation has set other things in motion for you, and it's going to work out very much in your favor. This is the happiest card in the deck. So you might not feel like it now, like you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so trapped with this. You could be kind of consumed by fear at this point and waiting to see what's going to happen, or you don't know which decision to make, like you don't know what to do. It's going to work out regardless. The most important thing is that you have set yourself free. If you haven't yet, do so. Of course, this reading is assuming that you have. All right, so they might approach you again, and don't do it. They might approach you. This is a very selfish energy. This is someone that doesn't see anything wrong with their indulgences or stepping out on the relationship. They might act very selfishly or childish regarding this separation. So there's that too. This could be about them acting childish, or them maybe kind of giving you a little crumb, a verbal crumb of love to see what your reaction is going to be. Your job is to not respond. Your job is to not even engage. And you need to get yourself secure by yourself and take care of yourself and your own. And how you do that is you make a strategic exit. You need to be strategic about how you leave, and you need to set yourself up so that you only have to worry about yourself and you are completely removed and cut off from this person. It's going to involve some work. You're no stranger to that. You don't mind it. At least you'll be working for yourself, right? And again, with the planning, this needs to be organized and planned. This person, if they find out that you're leaving, they're not going to go over well, because you're kind of like, well, wait a second, what am I going to do without you? Who's going to do this for me? Who's going to do that for me? How am I going to this? How am I going to that? It's all about them. What's this Nine of Swords about? I think this is you feeling guilty about cutting them off. Don't. They don't deserve your effort. Going by this spread, if this resonates with you, do not engage, cut them off, cut them out. Don't feel guilty about cutting them out. You need to get somewhere safe. You need to be strategic about your exit and get somewhere where you only have to worry about yourself and your priorities and keeping yourself up and running. Taurus. Not Taurus, what the hell am I saying? I'm sorry. I was looking at this, to be fair, I was looking at this thinking, why? Because Taurus, in their reading, they had the Six of Pentacles in this position. And I was thinking that, you know what, this person blew it. Because you, much like Taurus, Aries, you would have been willing to work this out. You're not, like I said earlier, you're not afraid of hard work. You're no stranger to it. So they blew it. Sorry, I said the same thing in Taurus's video, and then I'm looking at this saying Taurus. Sorry, Aries. Shoot. This also is very Taurus-like. Just saying. Aries, you need to find shelter. You need to shelter yourself. You need to make sure that you are insulated, that you, if possible, and I hope we're not talking about dire concerns here, but it really would be best for you to be strategic about your exit and get to a place where you can be very practical about your priorities and concerns and attend to them, like I said before. I just don't feel like this person, Aries, has your best interest at heart at all. This could be a Libra involved as far as them. That's who they were cheating with also. Just Aries. Better watch out. I start throwing other signs out there and I'm like, okay, Capricorn, thanks for stopping by. And, okay. Aries. Aries. Oh, yay. There you are with your shelter and escaping. This is part of this is a spiritual escape. Look at this is you like, yes, I'm free. Yes. Very cool. I'm glad to see that because between shelter and this, Aries, it's like you need to, you just need to be able to be by yourself and process. Okay. Aries. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? What else for Aries? Okay, there's that on the bottom. It says separation. Mask. I feel like this is saying you, again, part of being strategic is, for one thing, this is probably something that you had to do during the relationship to act like everything was fine, you know, and you were doing all the work and you were wearing all these masks and all these hats and doing all the work, Aries. But I got my little guy in here. This also, it's almost like you wear that mask of passivity, like literally, like as soon as they come in, you just go gray rock. You go gray owl or whatever it's called, where you just don't really have any engagement or involvement. You might have to interact to sort things out at some kind of whatever meeting. God, I hope you don't, Aries. But this is about you kind of wearing a mask over your emotions when you're around them. You probably had to do it in the relationship, so it's not a stretch, right? But this is any kind of future involvement where you have to deal with them. You're very stoic, somber, staid, mask-like, no emotion, no nothing. Cut off your emotions, just. That's what I feel like this is saying. This is another way to be strategic and protect yourself from this person. They can't get to you if they can't read your emotions or thoughts and then try to trigger you. They're aware of your triggers and buttons because they installed them. They don't care, but they know how to, you know, trigger, and you just have to keep that mask-like face. You are a beautiful vase, and you just are sitting there stoic and still and not engaging or reacting. What else for Aries? This would be what your ex would say to you if we're on that soul level of communication. If they could be brutally honest with themselves and it's like something bubbled up from the soul and they had to say it, this would be what it is. Okay, I don't know how I feel anymore. Well, you can't give language to it. You act it out, don't you? This is somebody that did not appreciate you in the marriage, and I think there's more to them not knowing how they feel anymore. I think this person hasn't really felt anything genuine for quite some time. This is someone that's very, again, it feels like to me, Aries, that they're quite selfish and the relationship was very one-sided. It could have been that they didn't have feelings for a long time, but why continue? People, you know, I've never understood that. Well, you know, the relationship died years ago and this and that, but then some people have concerns about divorcing or all that. I get it. I don't get it, but no judgment, no shade. I don't know how I feel about you anymore is something they would say to you. They probably could never attach in the first place because they weren't willing to work on any issues. As soon as things got weird, they went to punishing, cruel, silent treatment, abandoning type of behavior. And all the work was left to you to sort of manage, patch things up, make it work. So did they ever know how they felt about anybody? Aries. Oh, wow. I don't see this card very often. Okay, so this, okay, wow. This is a great, and this is a new love interest, possibly. This is online communication. This is texting someone new. This is things working out. A passionate new relationship that starts online, probably. Maybe you hear about a secret admirer. Okay, so we've got online interest towards you. It's a funny way of putting it, but basically it looks like there's some communication with someone either through email, letter, text, online possibly, and there's interest, and it leads to a passionate romance, affair, great new start with somebody, all due to them reaching out and communicating with you. That's unexpected. But meanwhile, your first priority is getting yourself removed from this situation and getting yourself to where you can have some shelter and time to think and enjoy the solitude. And if you do have to deal with this person and their silly manipulative shenanigans, you just wear that very placid mask and fall apart later, but not in front of them. All right. Sorry, adjusting my glasses here. I hope this was helpful to you. And I wish you luck in transitioning with this, okay? I'm really glad to see this. Okay, Aries. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.
Basta